evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Bob Ramsey. I've got a very special treat for you tonight because I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic. Don't be frightened. Before I begin, let me just say thank you all for coming out. You really are a very wonderful audience. Much better than next week's. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Bob, there are many different kinds of psychic. Which kind are you? Well, to be honest with you, I tick pretty much all of the boxes psychic-wise. The only thing I don't do is tarot. It's bullshit. I'm not going to insult your intelligence and expect you to believe that I could stand here and predict your future with a pack of bloody cards. It's completely implausible. No, what I do mainly is talk to dead. So, I'm going to do that for you in a minute, but before I do, I've got a piece of paper here, I've got a pen. Can I give that to you, pal? Come on. Thank you. Now, unfold it, please. I want you all to write a number on that piece of paper. Pass it round. I want everybody to write a number on that piece of paper. And then at the end, I'm going to do something pretty bloody snazzy with it, all right? Now, while the piece of paper's going round, I want all of you to think about the spirit world and your loved ones among it. And I'm going to channel, and hopefully one of you lucky people will get a message. So come on, think about it, be miserable. Come on. Oh, I've got one. Right, I've got a gentleman here, standing right here now. He's got a message for somebody. It's either Amanda, Angela, possibly Andrea, Alison, Annabelle, Annika, Craig. Craig! Your name Craig, is it, sir?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Who's it for, Spirit? It's for you, sir. Is your name Craig?
No, it's not.
Are you sure? What is your name, sir?
It's Ian.
Ian. Is the message for Ian, Spirit? It is. Well, speak clearly next time, would you? You're embarrassed. Right, Ian. I've got a message from the Spirit. He says, you're harbouring an ambition. You've been trying to achieve a goal in your life, and you feel as though you're not getting anywhere. You're trying and trying and trying, but you're just treading water. The Spirit's got some advice for you. Give up! Recognise your limitations and stop being such a fucking fantasist! Not my words, you understand. The words of the Spirit. What's that, Spirit? I'll tell you. He says, don't worry so much about your pension. You'll not be needing it. Right, I'm going to do a little something special for you now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a bit of psychic drawing. Do you know what that is? Right, bear with me one sec. What this is, ladies and gentlemen, is that I want all of you again to think about the spirit world and your loved ones among it, and I'm going to use that energy and that grief to channel, hopefully, the representation of somebody that one of you have lost to the spirit world. Just turn this over. What? Fucking hell. That's Mrs. Ramsey's little joke. Funny woman, my mother. Right, now, I'm just going to go trance a bit and I'm just going to draw something for you now. Can you tell what it is yet? Right, I've done it. Right, now, I will tell you in advance that sometimes the spirits are less than generous with the detail, but hopefully one of you will recognise this person. Does anybody know this man? I know you can only see the back of the head, but sometimes that's enough if you really love someone. No? Well, who knows, maybe his face is on the other side. Oh dear. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, that's not part of the show. That's it's a giant cock, isn't it? I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I just admire the male form. I'm not going to do any more of that. I'm going to do something else for you, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Right, what I'm going to do now is a little bit of palm reading. Can I have a volunteer? That means you, sir. Would you come up? Round of applause for the man, please. Thank you very much. Now, I need let's have a look at the palm of your right hand, please, sir. Right, okay. Now, I'll tell you now, palm reading is largely an interpretive skill, so I'm going to need you to help me to see what I can see, alright? Okay, now, what I'm getting from the information I see here is a conflict, possibly on a commuter journey, to and fro, the build-up of tension, of going to and fro. Is there a conflict? Does that make sense to you?
Not really, no.
Right, well, I don't understand it, because what I'm seeing on the palm of your right hand is a lot of friction caused from going back and forth. Does that make sense to you? Alright, well, we'll try again next time. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now, what I'm going to do for you now, ladies and gentlemen, is, because I'm not really a comedian, but this is a comedy gig, so I'm going to channel the spirits of some dead comedians for you for a bit of an encore, if you like. Would you like that?
Yeah. Woo!
You can call me a comedian. Right, I'm going to channel now, so here goes. Oh, I've got one. Right. Oh, fuck me. It's a big one. It's a big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's the late, great Bernard Manning. It's Bernard Manning. Do you want to hear a joke from Bernard? No. Come on, then. Come on, Bernard. Let's have it. I don't think you can say that anymore, Bernard. I can see there's none in the room, but that's not the point. I'm not going to do it, Bernard. I'm not going to do it. Don't be so aggressive. I'm not doing it. No, Bernard, no. I'm sorry, Bernard. Draw in the line. I'm not doing it. You have to move on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on. I'm not telling racist jokes. Right. I've got a channel again. Come on. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, I've got one. Right. Oh, fucking hell. I've got the mother load, ladies and gentlemen. It's the late, great Bill Hicks. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Hey, do you want to hear a joke from Bill? Yeah. Come on, Bill. What is it? A black fella walks into a bar. What? Come on, Bill. That's not your style. Well, tell him no. I know he can be aggressive. He was being aggressive just, but I told him no. But he is a big man. But what's he going to do? Kill you? No, I'm not telling it. I told him no. I'm not telling a racist joke, Bill. I'm not telling it. Right. I'm moving on. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. Right. Come on, then. I'm going to channel one more. Ooh. Ooh, I've got one. Right. Oh, brilliant. He's a fantastic comedian. This one I've got now, he was an esteemed comic in his time. He filled all the great holes. He worked with Morecambe and Wise and Andre Previn, I think. He's the late, great Les Dawson, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to hear a joke from Les?
Yeah.
Come on in, Les, let's have it. Two cannibals eating a clown. One says to the other, does this taste weird to you? What? It doesn't make sense. I think you're supposed to say, does this taste funny? Because clowns are funny. Well, you're a consummate professional, Les. I'd expect better of you. What do you mean you're not Les Dawson? You said you were Les Dawson. Well, who the fuck's Des Lawson? I've never heard of you. Well, it's not an open mic night. Well, it is, but not for you. Yes, I am familiar with the phrase about the fat lady singing, but I think that only applies to people who are still alive. No, listen, I'm sorry, mate. Look, I'll be honest with you. If you haven't cracked it by now, it's unlikely you're going to break through. I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to move on. Now, I'm sorry that bit didn't work out as well as I'd anticipated, ladies and gentlemen, but hopefully my finale will make up for it. Where's my bit of paper? Can I have a bit of paper? You'll like this. You'll like this. Where are you? Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Randy Pen. Thank you. Right. This is pretty incredible. Yep, predicted all of them. Thank you. Right.